All right, we're gonna go ahead and solve an inequality that has fractions in it. And it goes like this. It's -3/4 x is greater than or equal to -5/8 plus 2/3 x. And I'm just gonna confirm that that's indeed the problem that matches the slideshow that needs to be solved. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed. And what I would do on this one is get rid of the fractions. So what I'm going to look for is the LCM of 4, 8, and 3. So the way to find the least common multiple of those numbers is to write the multiples of each. You might already see what the answer is, but if you don't, then this would be the process to write the multiples of 4, write the multiples of 8, and then write the multiples of 3. And you'll be able to identify the LCM. So I'm going to use that because if I multiply each of these by the LCM, then I'll be able to get rid of the fractions. I say multiply, but actually I want to divide first. So 24 divided by 4 is 6 times 3 is 18. So it's -18x. Then 24 divided by 8 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. -15. I've got to make sure I keep my signs. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Okay. I'm going to subtract 16x from both sides. So that was the whole reason for multiplying by the LCM, is so that I end up with whole numbers or integers. -18 minus 16 is -34. And just to confirm the math, it's something we can do in our heads, but it's always whoops. It's always worth just double checking. At least for me it is. -15. And I'm gonna slow down a little bit just because those numbers are not gonna come out even when I divide. So I'm sometimes wonder, well, did I make some kind of mistake? So I'm just gonna double check things. 64 is 24. And then 6 times 3 is 18. 8 times 3 is 24. That's -15. Yeah, I'm not seeing any errors. And so we'll just proceed. Now, if I divide by a -34, then you know the inequality has to change direction. And of course, when you divide negatives, they become positive. And so the last thing to do, and I believe it helps if we start with the actual number line inequality because it will help me write this in interval notation. So if this is 0 and then this is 1, 15/34 is going to be somewhere over here roughly. And I'm going to use brackets and we'll just mark that that's 15, 30, 34. My stylus is a little hard to work there. And then we're going to shade this way. And that helps me know that the way I show that with interval notation is by doing brackets 15 out of 34 and again infinity on the left minus, and we use the brackets whenever it's less than or equal. So that's how you do that.